swinging out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Utah's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, he'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
On target. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get it.
Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone back.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Titans offense has the ball for the first time. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They just tried to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Upshaw. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Utah! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Titans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect him.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up first and 10 from the 26. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Utes need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. We've reached the break. It's Utah holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Smallwood. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smallwood.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Makes the grab on the left. Really putting together a... They get the first. It's at the 37. The Titans are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got enough for the first. He's finally stopped and brought that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way his guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for the score. Snagged out of the air. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after the really good gain on 1st first down. They'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal.
Something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Hits the open man. There he goes.
Touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays.
A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been on goal with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignment. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
It's complete on the right side. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got to...
Turning it on! Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
He lets it fly. Holds it in on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Utes are on the move. Back to throw, it's Upshaw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Utes! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if the Lion wants to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hand off from the shotgun. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Titans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Smallwood. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It's up shot. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Listen, sometimes these quarterbacks, they get locked in on who they want to throw to. I didn't think he was open there. Nice job by the defender, breaking on the football, batting the ball down, making sure that receiver.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an... The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just
Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. While this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score, so they might try to score again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Looking to buy time. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message to the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Now the play fake. He'll go